you.
Greetings, Genki Bowl fans! The final match in Angry Tigers Apocalypse Genki is about to begin!
Here we go. I'm hoping for more mascots being ripped apart by man-eating sharks, Zach.
You mean mascot-eating sharks, don't you, Bobby?
Well, now you're splitting hairs.
You mean fur.
Oh, that was terrible.
Hi, thank you.
Okay, take us away from this conversation, Tammy.
Well, Bobby, several sharks are actually having digestive problems with the fur from the mascot outfits.
Oh, God.
I guess there's no escaping the truth here. Sharks and mascots are truly star-crossed lovers.
But no less entertaining for the fans.
Right you are there, Bobby. Another great burst of action by the contestant.
The Saints Capo is having no trouble with this arena.
Another hot time at Genki Bowl. Oh, that just looks painful. That turns up the heat on the Saint.
This is turning me on.
It's been a long time since Professor Genki's has seen the caliber of shooting.
Every shot seems to hit something today.
Looks like the present is up for our contestant. This is really amazing shooting. Save that for the highlight reel.
Cash in pocket!
This match sure has the contestant on their toes. The court seems to be giving this Saint a run for the literal money.
That it does, Bobby. Would you say Angry Tigers' new venue may be wearing on the contestant?
Not at all. They still look at the top of their game. The way the targets and challenges are dropping with each shot still gives me that warm feeling down below.
Could be herpes, Bobby. But in other news, I've just passed Angry Tiger backstage, and the river of blood spewing from the broken chair leg stuck to the stagehand's neck says it all. She thought her event would be the one to stop this contestant in the end.
Given how well this Saint has done throughout all of Genki Bowl, I'm surprised she thought it would end any other way.
Wait, now I'm being told that the stagehand spilled coffee on her, and it had nothing to do with the match. She apparently is quite pleased with how well the crowds reacted to her arena.
Now that makes more sense to me.
How does stabbing someone with a piece of wood over spilled coffee make sense?
Have you ever...
That's it! They did it!
We're in action!
I must have dropped it somewhere along here.
Just gonna run.
Startup sequence initiated. Fight your way to new age.
Genki fans, it's time to watch as the leader of the Saints tears up the town once again for fun and profit.
Fun is right, Zach. This giant ball of death yard seems to be the perfect way to cruise around the city of Steelport.
But only in Sexy Kid Yarngasm can you find such a mode of transportation. Outside of Genki Bowl 7, what's your favorite way to get around, Bobby?
Well, that's easy. By helicopter.
You aren't afraid of heights, I take it.
If I have to choose between getting mutilated by the drivers in this city or a carefree flight with a view, I think the choice is obvious.
But what if there's some sort of malfunction that causes the chopper to go down?
Parachutes are a wonderful invention, Zach.
And if the chute fails?
Try all you want, Zach. I'm still needing you to work in the morning.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw you putting sugar in my gas tank last night.
So much for that. No one can beat me. That looks better this way.
With all the junk being left on the streets in the wake of this sink, the city's gonna hit Genki with one hefty fine.
Excuse me, Zach, but rumor on the street is the mayor is quite a fan of Professor Genki. It seems doubtful any fine would be issued due to this event.
I think it's the Genki girls the mayor's more interested in.
And if he wants a private interview with any of the girls, punching Genki in his pocketbook isn't the way to go.
I wouldn't want to be the mugger who tried to hold up the overlord of Genki Bowl.
I agree. Few people know this, Zach, but Professor Genki used to test out all his games personally.
That sounds like a must-see event. Why doesn't he anymore?
Well, the cleaning crew quit after they saw the massacre he left behind. Pulling bits of mascots out of the air ducts and off the ceiling can't be fun for anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised, but is he really that good?
Have you ever seen a room full of brutes crying like newborn babies?
Just salt in the earth.
Our contestants certainly performed up to expectations, Zach.
Nice.
Startup sequence initiated.
Candy Tolliver here. The next match is ready when you are. I expect you'll be a natural at it.
Cover mode engaged.
Let's see. Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genki Bowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
No.
So close. But close isn't enough at Genki Bowl. Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genki Bowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
I wish I had a picture of this.
Time for the mascot. There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Bobby, things down here are a combination of mass chaos and kleptomania. Most of the shankings, however, appear to be over the flamethrowers, which kept the balloons in the air.
I imagine those are real crowd pleasers in Steelport.
Yes, in fact, several people are heading towards one now. Oh, a businessman just beat down a hope.
Yeah, too bad for our contestant, but they didn't quite make it. Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genki Bowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. and rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
Get ready for the rooftop, Bobby. There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Bobby, things down here are a combination of mass chaos and kleptomania. Most of the shankings, however, appear to be over the flamethrowers, which kept the balloons in the air.
I imagine those are real crowd pleasers in Steelport.
Yes, in fact, several people are heading towards one now. Oh, a businessman just beat down a hobo with his briefcase. A sight not uncommon to these parts. Then an old lady clubbed him with her cane.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Well, this lady, oh, wait, looks like a hipster in a 3rd Street Saints hoodie just falcon punched her from behind.
Wow. Guess our contestant has some fans down below, Bobby.
That's right, Zach, and they're gonna have a lot more if this Genki Bowl lead holds up. That's some skill our contestant is showing today, Zach.
We've seen this saint shoot, and now we've seen this saint fly. And frankly, I'm excited to see what's next, Bobby.
I hope it's a cooking event, because after this, all I can think about are delicious panda dogs. I am starving, Zach.
Want to rage against the system?
Welcome back to Sad Panda's very own Sad Panda Skyblazing here at Genki Bowl 7.
We've seen our contestant complete the first level of this course already. And just as expected,
this isn't enough at Genki Bowl. Welcome back to Sad Panda's very own Sad Panda Sky Blazing here at Genki Bowl 7.
We've seen our contestant complete the first level of this course already. And just as expected, this thing can soar with the best of them.
No doubt that eager to please the fans, Professor Genki has ordered the difficulty ramped up this second time around.
Speaking of eager to please, let's check in down on the streets with our girl. Tammy, what you got?
I'm standing on a rooftop downtown with executives from several Steelport banks. Champagne is being served by scantily clad women, while large bets are being placed on how this state will perform today.
What's the spread for today's match?
Only those buying in are giving a number, but this wager may explain the 7 jumpers that were scraped off the street after the last match, Zach.
Ooh, ouch.
So that's why my bank closed down.
Time for the mascots.
That's right! I'm beginning to feel bad for Sad Panda, Zach.
Why's that?
Well, how would you like your face to be synonymous with unethical?
But the unethical targets are the ones usually avoided, Bobby.
So you're saying it's better to be ignored? No wonder she's so depressed.
Ah, I love it. And here comes the chainsaw. Mascots didn't have a chance. Get ready for the rooftop, Bobby.
Still got it.
You know, Zach, this may be the longest time in the air any contestant on Genki Bowl has spent.
What about the gorilla trapeze from Genki Bowl 5?
You know, the only real airtime in that was the 2 seconds of free fall between fending off attacks from monkeys with machetes and falling through the carpet of buzzsaws. Here, you don't have that same risk.
Good point, Bobby.
You know, unless, of course, the parachute doesn't work. Or a plane flies into them.
Right you are.
Or let's say wild panda hunters on the ground start shooting.
Wait a minute, okay. Now you're stretching it. I tell you, I hope there's the end of the match again, Bobby.
Genki is sure to be happy with how well Sad Panda's course has been a crowd pleaser.
And our contestant is sure to be happy with that result.
Thanks for watching Genki Bowl 7, everybody. See you next time.
Bye now.
Would you believe it?
Did you see that? My goodness, a performance for the ages. I don't think I've ever witnessed something so remarkable.
Incredible. That was, without a doubt, the most amazing individual performance I've ever seen since Ping Pong Polly worked Thursday nights at Safeway.
Oh, I remember that. Hey, Bobby, how about we go down to the lovely Tammy Tolliver, who is standing by with our new champion, Tammy.
Thanks, Zach. You know, over the years, you've had your doubters. Some have said you were just riding on the coattails of more accomplished people. Is this vindication for you?
Absolutely. Not just for me, but for all the kids out there watching at home thinking that they'll never make something out of themselves. Yeah, I just want to tell those kids, no matter what, work hard and anything is possible.
Oh, what a great message to end on. Well, Zach,
Because I spent years honing my craft. Murdering, robbing, assaulting, more murdering, light treason, murdering again. All so that when I got my shot, I would be ready.
That's, enlightening. But what?
You gotta follow your dreams, kids. Because if you don't, you know what happens? You're gonna become your parents. How fucking depressing would that be? Think about it.
You're like Steelport's own superhero.
You go, yeah! Woo!
She would be interested in a guy like me. Does somebody who cares. You make a convincing argument. This is worse than Normandy.
I'm the best around!
I hate fighting, but I love kicking ass. I'm gonna serve you a mean sandwich.
So, what are we standing around for?
Nothing worse than this anymore.
Brother, I've seen the luchadors fight dozens of guys at
I
once
hate the
without
autographed
breaking a
headshots Brooke
sweat.
keeps leaving on my
I
doorstep,
doubt
but
you even last
I
2
love the
seconds,
money I
brother.
make selling them online.
Whoa, close shave.
Saints are in town.
Take it easy.
I'm not ready to go,
You know better than to walk around in Steelport.
I wish I had a picture of this.
Nice one, boss!
You know what the best part of having a TV show is? Residuals.